thought I saw that. Alright. Huh. Thought I would have some people to talk to, mission-wise, lore-wise. Hey, we got another blueprint. Not like it matters, but really at this point I only need red blueprints, and those things are not happening. Alright, I've discovered Tyranid infestation is still rampant in the Hive world. While I've been fighting my way through the desolate void port, I gained information on the strange experiments of mysterious collectors. Savant. Conducting with the xeno-organisms. The Savant himself is kind of me. He's an indoctrinated member of the cult Mechanicus and is trying to persuade me to believe that his efforts serve the Imperium. Now that I know the location of his secret hideout, I will judge him in person. This is gonna be fun. Like... Damn. Treason with the Adeptus Mechanicus. The robots. I thought the only way that
I must reach the inner sanctum of this facility.
Considering the nature of the Savant's experiments, I would be very grateful for some pictograms if you find some of his devices.
I don't think this will be a peaceful stroll into his sanctum.
I'm surprised he's not conservatives. Yeah, screwed up here.
I thought that the Savant employed these treacherous rebels only for smuggling, but he has an entire cohort of them as a private army.
They did cover that, but I mean, Alright, personal message, draft, origin, transmission, develop, hive, coordinates, whatever. Teleback duck, history of the duck, primary, recipient, most revered, Tarkno Argilus. Beta. Alright, mission in peril, change of direction. Despite the dangers of the harsh planetary environment on FLZ 672 and the suboptimal circumstances, we have managed to locate the site of Fabricatus ruins. However, a significant Eldar contingent has appeared in the vicinity and they are clearing moving towards the ruins. We need Mutants. Directives immediately.
That is interesting. This Savant sent an expedition to a former Fabricatus world and encountered the Eldari from the Craft World Tuathal.
Aww. The opportunity for the...
Inquisitor! Spare our lives! We surrender! We have been tricked!
I am aware that you have been led astray by an indoctrinated tech priest of the Imperium.
You can still gain my forgiveness if you are willing to sacrifice your lives to help me stop the treacherous master. Still, your lack of understanding will not absolve you for the sins you have committed against the agent of the Holy Orders. You must perish. I know that. Going this way, radical.
Now you have your chance to prove your true loyalty.
We will not fail the Imperium again, Inquisitor.
Again, if anyone's curious on how it goes if I go the Puritan route, that is in the next playthrough where I start as the Adeptus Mechanicus in Prophecy DLC. Which, by the way, despite this being so much relevant to the Adeptus Mechanicus, this is the main game.
I find your intrusion extremely inconvenient. I must warn you to leave immediately.
This is your last chance to surrender. Cooperation might still save your life.
My orders will not permit that. Defense protocols activated.
Oh, are those things?
I have faced numerous threats, but I didn't expect to fight an Adeptus Mechanicus battle automator.
Destroying these ancient machines feels like sacrilege. We need to initiate canticles of penitence to the machine god.
Want to see this up close before I destroy them? in.
I understand you, Inquisitor. The thirst for knowledge is what is driving you into danger. You of all people can't blame me for craving knowledge. The long and arduous study of Xenos relics gave me extremely valuable notions about a machine that could turn the Xenos into useful weapons for the Imperium. I have failed to construct a functioning prototype, but I could be so close.
Okay, explodes. That makes more sense. Slow speed. Chests. Oh, I got a boss guy as my teammate. Heck yeah. Guess that makes sense once if you take the Puritan route, you gotta battle them probably.
Perish, filth.
Oh, damn.
You might find it difficult to believe me, Inquisitor, but I truly don't want to kill you. But now you leave me no choice.
Unleash these guys. Let's see where we go. Right over here.
Inquisitor, you are unstoppable. Look, I didn't want to resort to bleeding, but I've only been following orders from the upper echelons of Forge World Fuel.
That's true. Shit. I'm gonna go end up going this whole Forge World. You know, I don't want to know why I'm out of that.
Recoil, unclean.
Wrong.
That door is locked, but your Inquisitorial override codes will grant you access.
I wonder what this machine does.
You shouldn't wonder that. Oh, I gotta hold it. Go.
Inquisitor, you have victoriously overcome all the obstacles I placed in your way. I am humbled, but also amused.
I didn't come here to judge you for your sins, but you have left me no choice.
I have been following the orders of my Fabricator General. This is a secret research sanctum preparing for the return of the High Fleet.
Oh boy.
It was all classified.
All that is what you want me to believe.
Is there any way I can convince you that I am a loyal Imperial subject?
We will see. I seek an ancient Xenos relic, once crafted by the extinct Fabricatus race.
That is a relief, because I can help you with that. The Xenotech relics of the Fabricators has been an obsession of mine for a long time.
And financing your heretical experiments by smuggling Xenos relics was just a coincidence.
Pursuing my work requires resources.
I need a particular artifact from their long-lost homeworld, but I don't know where it is.
I have that information, which I obtained in unfortunate circumstances. I sent an expedition there once, but they encountered the Eldari and quickly met their demise.
And what happened after that?
Why do you think I'm hiding in the middle of a tyrannid-infested planet? The Eldar may look like fools, but they are dangerous.
This man has committed tech heresy and threatened the life of Inquisitor. His punishment should be death, but he was following the orders of Fabricator General. I will spare his life this time. And try to gain absolution for the tech heresy committed. I appreciate that. Still, he tried to kill Inquisitor. For that, he must die. I mean, I really do want to play this one, but we're still going pure radical decision-making right now.
You have been given a second chance. Don't waste it.
You will not regret this choice.
I think I will.
I have the information I've been looking for. I'll return to the ship now.
Alright. For some reason, I was hoping for a cutscene. Oh.
I am not in the habit of allowing anyone to ignore my summons. We're engaged in the most devastating battle the Caligari sector has ever witnessed.
Is the situation connected to that abnormal warp rift in the system?
It is. We call it the Dark Nexus. A bloated, terrible warp anomaly, continuously expanding. We could be witnessing the birth of another Eye of Terror.
By the Emperor, that is a very bold and unsettling assertion.
Just think about it, Inquisitor. Another sub-reality in the Imperium, existing within both the real space and the warp, would open up a new front with an endless tide of enemies.
And how could I assist your battle?
As I've been notified by Inquisitor Korax from the Ordo Hereticus, you have an asset on your ship, with extraordinary capabilities against the warp. It could help us.
The asset is a she, not an it. And indeed, your information correlates with an ancient prophecy about the potential of the Alpha Pariah. But before we could even begin to discuss how she could help us, I must find an artifact that would channel her abilities. Otherwise, there might be grave consequences.
I pray to the Emperor that you find that artifact soon. We will talk later.
He's got a weird-ass skull servitor that's got a hat on and smoking a cigar. Is that guy supposed to be serious? I've located mysterious Savant and a techno-archaeologist of the Adeptus Mechanicus, dabbling in illicit trade and heretical experiments. After he gave me the coordinates of the Fabricatus homeworld, where his expedition perished some time ago, also supposed location and artifact I'm seeking, I made a decision regarding its name. That's pretty generic way of dealing with that. Alright. Not very level. It's most important. Sort of. Alright. Well, there we go. Alright, so, harsh unforgiving world under Adeptus Mechanicus control, lacks any noteworthy settlements, but the deserts and rocky wastelands hide countless research complexes. Void travel is strictly restricted to the planet for unknown reasons, but the widespread theory amongst the rogue traders of subsector is that the planet is a world-sized graveyard of an ancient Xeno race that has been extinct since the dawn of human civilization. I might be being forgetful, but I don't. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so I was in that one. Arcadus Fort. Is this the one? Maw of Madness? That system is a gangrenous wound upon the subsector, terrible cut that bleeds madness and blasphemy creatures. The Dark Nexus is located here, tainting the skies of all the worlds in the... Dude, let's take a look at this. Alright, so Fort Maleficarum.
I salute you, Inquisitor.
There
What is the purpose of your visit?
Heavily fortified, routinely consecrated, constantly purged Starfort, the headquarters of the Order of Malleus in the subsector. Malleus Inquisitor keep constant vigil and wage desperate war against the tides of abominations drawn and assisted by the foul presence continuously growing dark nexus. The rise of demonic activity in Caldari signals trouble Inquisitor Korax.
Your concern shows wisdom. The servants of the ruinous powers never rest, and their numbers are without end. No sacrifice is too great. No hatred is too strong against such foes. Of course, back in the day when I served in the Militarian Tempestus, sometimes I felt doubt. Compared to the demon, you could almost relate to even the most depraved Drukhari marauder.
Who the hell is... Or what the hell is that? Let me look this up. Alright. Militarian... Tempest. I'm guessing. Also known as Ordo Tempest, is among the most rigidly codified of all Imperial organizations for its troops. Formed the elite backbone of Astra Militarum, serving as special operations units. Though the Ordo Tempest is technically a sub-faction governed by the Adeptus Stratum, it enjoys a far greater amount of autonomy than an Imperial Guard regiments that often fight alongside it. They are comprised of commissars and special forces troops known as Tempest Scions or Stormtroopers in Low Gothic, although they often include special faction mysteriously absent from Imperial records. Huh. What? That's hysterical. That's awesome.
But the spawns of chaos are different. Their nature is inconceivable to the mind. There is nothing to pity or understand. They are the perfect enemies.
Madness. The former Imperial Starfort that was slowly succumbed to the Masonic delusions of the Nexus. The desolate complex has been abandoned for a long time until it was discovered by a terrible presence, an ancient creature who turned the empty halls into torture labs and research laboratories. The fort is basking in unholy radiation of the Great Warp anomaly and harbors countless minions in Nurgle. Of course it's Nurgle. I mean, I guess it makes sense that all these games are focused on Nurgle because Nurgle is, most rampant spreading, I guess, but there's that one full of greed, the Purple of God. Anyways, let's see what's it. Deep within the darkest reaches of the Caldari sector lies a vast area tainted by a gigantic warp anomaly, bathing entire systems in sickle hues. The Dark Nexus, as it is referred in Inquisitorial transmissions, is clearly as Dark Omen. As Atroxia, it only plagued by the filth of chaos, but also threatened by the rise of foul Xenos. Decades ago, Tyranid Hive fleet appeared in the fringes of the subsector, heading towards Forge World Thule. The grace of the Emperor and the sacrifice of millions of soldiers saved that subsector, but recent events indicate that the eventual destruction of the Hive fleet only delayed the inevitable. Inquisition and... I love this game. It's so cool. You got subsectors, and solar systems. I mean, like, yeah, it's dope. Where was I? Yeah, it's this one, right? Alright, let's go. Perfect. That was fun. Alright. I captured the mysterious Savant in the underground lair, and he faced charges for dabbling in illicit trade, potentially heretical experience, and for making attempts on my life. After gaining some absolution by offering me the coordinates of the fabricator's homeworld where his expedition perished a while ago, and while I was able to locate the artifact I seek, I made a decision regarding his fate. Yeah. So maybe this mission is only playable when you choose the saving.
My priority is to find those Fabricatus ruins for the relic.
The Scryer skull feed indicates that the coordinates received from the tech heretic lead to the former camp of his retinue.
That will be my first destination.
What? Oh, I thought I saw that. Whoa. Clue. Linguistic Analysis Complete. Magos Torque. Analysis is found on this planet. The supposed homeworld of Fabricatus race harbors intact archaeological remains in abundance, offering more than enough samples for my cipher servitors to conduct linguistic analysis. Conclusion Alpha. The analyzed text fragments found in the monoliths in Hall 12, called the Shrieking Shrine by the superstitious members of our retinue, clearly indicate that the Fabricatus race had knowledge of the existence of the pariah gene, which is a tremendous discovery for us. Conclusion Beta. The Fabricatus experimented with the pariah gene millions of years ago. The text alludes to the potential of some pariahs to develop even further, resulting in the emergence of a unique being with divine powers, but judging by the context, it is purely a mythological tract. Therefore, I will not include it in the tomes. Personal addendum: allow me to express my gratitude for liberating me with those illiterate ex-guardmen who squandered my capabilities on recalibrating Prometheum filters for their illicit operations. I'm certain that my work will benefit hugely from this opportunity.
Logging new observation. The Fabricatus race knew about the pariah gene, and they were experimenting with it millions of standard years ago. They were trying to create a unique creature combining the abilities of psychers and pariahs, capable of ruling the warp. I have a strong suspicion that Uther Tiberius tried to complete the same experiment. Perhaps the last missing component was this Fabricatus artifact.
This looks like a trap, doesn't it? It's not. Oh shit.
The wrath of the Emperor is upon you, Xenos. These ancient structures indeed show some resemblance to known Necron ruins.
Our understanding of the Necron civilization is still lacking, despite our recent unfortunate contacts with them. Apologies, Inquisitor, but this is a fairly unsubstantiated claim.
But note, this is the typical short-sightedness of the biologically based Magos. Flesh is weak, but steel abides.
Steel is nothing without the motive force, and motive force resides in the flesh.
The existence of Necron tomb worlds disproves your hypothesis. The Fabricatus race could have reverse-engineered some exposed Necron tech.
Enough. Log off my Vox channel now, you two.
Nice. Message slated to later delivery to Magos Torque. The expedition of the Zeta whatever excavation site continues successfully. Your theorems proved correct. These ruins are predating the Fabricatus civilization by several millennia. Regardless, the standard radiocarbon dating produced inconclusive results. Even my metallurgist was puzzled by the phenomenon. The extended data excavation provided unexpected results. The samples were showing strong similarities to the necrodermis pattern categorized by Shaktar 7. This particularly confirms my suspicion about the connection between the Necron and the Fabricatus technology. Following this line of thought, I created several data models based on the recent findings. I'm attaching the most credible results. What the hell is going on now? Theorem whatever. The Fabricatus civilization most probably evolved in the ruins of the ruined tomb world for an unknown Necron dynasty. Their technology is modified and repurposed iterations of the Necron. Conclusion: the true strength of the Fabricatus race was technological adaptation, not innovation. The decipherable fragments indicate a potential reason for the demise of the Necrons. The influence of a mysterious Catan entity, referred as the Beast of the Thousand Eyes. This entity may still be dormant. The potential implications are staggering. We must contact the Savant as soon as possible. Alright, translation! I've discovered a wrong analysis on the Fabricatus ruins and artifacts, which proposes the theory that the Fabricatus civilization most probably evolved on the ruins of a ruined tomb world of an unknown Necron dynasty. Consequently, their technology was iterations of the Necron tech. Okay, well, then, fine. Thought they were going to say something about the Catan. Because Catan, honestly, is one part of Necron lore that I don't really understand. Like, I just need to revisit it. Alright, ongoing research by Magos Torque. Musings of a more personal nature, personal observation. After completing my second round of analysis on the bulk of the unearthed Fabricatus ornaments and carvings, I've begun to formulate a theory which seems so far-fetched that I don't want to share my ideas with the techno-archaeologists as of yet. His current mood is far more patient after we notified him of the sudden appearance of Eldar around the Fabricatus ruins. Far more patient? Far from patient. He has failed to report back from his headquarters. Scribblix data-slate: the Fabricatus disappeared millions of years ago. They left no trace whatsoever. Carvings referred to a grand pilgrimage in the world of strange stars. Theory: they left to another galaxy maybe. Why? Did they consider the possibility of impeding apocalypse?
Coordinates gained from the salvaged cogitator show the location of the ruins.
I need more information on that area.
The sensors indicate the presence of numerous architectural remains and a significant Alderi warhost.
The Savant wasn't lying then. The Eldar are here, and I find that disturbing.
Their presence clearly correlates with their previous interest in the Alpha subject. Therefore, your assessment is an understatement.
I agree with that. It's pretty obvious.
The Eldar are mobilizing surprisingly large forces down here.
May I propose something, Inquisitor? Turns out that those crafty Xenos have a webway portal in the area. They will not be back down until you cut off their reinforcements.
That is indeed true. I must destroy that webway portal first.
Spoken like a true warrior of the Imperium.
The Emperor's light has found me.
Dude, that was a nice ambush right there.
It seems that the Savant's expedition to this world encountered some Eldari resistance.
I beg to differ, Inquisitor. My tactical analysis indicates they were ambushed by the Xenos. A cowardly but effective tactic. This Savant risked a lot with this expedition.
Knowledge comes at a cost, Thorn. Anyhow, it might be useful to search the area. They might have found information on the Fabricatus race before their demise.
Those guys are looking so close, it doesn't make any sense, man. Alright, if I gotta destroy the remaining Elder force, I just walked away from some shit. Chasing waterfalls.
Another Xenos
Listen to
race
the
dreaming
rhythm.
about greatness.
Something used to. I'm not tone deaf at all. I'm jumping through shit. Boy, I wish I was moving faster.
That's the webway portal. I only need to get closer.
Inquisitor, wait! Something is happening down there. By the Emperor. What are these constructs? Or are they creatures?
Well, the Eldar have brought in their war machines. That relic must be very important to them.
You should return to the ship immediately.
I have an even better idea, Captain. Alert Sir Ambrose. We need the Crimson Wanderer down here for a noble joust.
Oh, they don't even let me destroy the warp thing? I think I thought I would have been able to, you know, like, throw a grenade there or something. Warp out. Alright, unspent points. Let's go to single DPS. And... Alright, so I got a bonus for single target. Range damage bonus for single target skills. Interesting. Alright, and... highly doubt any of these are good, but we're gonna do what we always do and take a look. Nope. No. What the hell is this? Ordos Minute. Welcome to the Ordos interface. Here you'll find 3 different Ordos with their special rewards and vendors. You have completed missions to earn a reputation for a specific Ordos. Each new level unlocks a special reward, and Ordos vendors will have better quality items. Only 3 Ordos missions can be started per week, so choose them wisely will you prefer. Interesting. Dude, this game's got so much going on. I can't believe it. View mission briefing. So each one's like a mission. Seems like it. Yeah. Alright. Store. What the hell? Alright. Rewards. Improves Ordo's Xenos store selection of wares by adding relic items. Okay. Improves the Ordo Hereticus store selection wares by adding machine god spark crafting material. This one improves the Ordo Malus store selection wares by adding shards. So I already have that then? Yeah, okay. I don't know why it does this. Oh my god, someone's talking? Didn't know we had global chat here. God, I hope it's nothing bad. I'll have to try to do that. Alright, I'll see you guys next episode. Peace.